Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. How are you today? Very good. I see some people hopping on already. How are you today? I'm feeling kind of stiff this morning. I think I did too much yesterday. Not too much yoga, just too much life. Did that happen to anybody else? All right. Let me just take a minute to let people join who are planning to join so that we don't start the practice and miss anybody. We'll just take a couple of minutes of checking in. If you're here this morning, let me know where you're watching from. I'm curious who's awake at this early hour. It's early in the US, but I know people are joining from the UK and other places as well. So if you're watching, please just type in the comments and let me know where you are. I'm looking forward to getting moving this morning. All right, someone is in Michigan. Hi, Cindy, good morning. And Janice is in New York, upstate New York. Cool. Very good. We seem to usually have more Central Time Zone and East Coast people who practice with us. I don't know why. UK, Fort Worth. Oh, someone's in Texas with me. Manchester, UK. It's noon. Hi. Atlanta, Georgia. Wow, we've got people from all over. South Texas, Illinois. This is cool. Very cool. People all over. Yeah, it's. I'm just going to take another minute to talk, and then we'll start our practice. We've got Washington, D.C. Oh, that's Katie. For the past 10 years, I've been, running my brick and mortar yoga studio in Central Texas, and we've had only, local people come to our studio and practice with us. And then when, coronavirus happened, I had to close the physical space, and we turned all of our classes to online version via Zoom. And I started putting more effort into this YouTube channel to connect with more people. And it's amazing now that, I've gone from practicing only with people who are local to me now to people who are across the country and around the world. So I find that really excited, and I feel really blessed to be able to share this kind of yoga with people, because I know that this style of instruction, both Krishnamacharya tradition, and also this accessible style of practice that I teach are not available everywhere. I hear from y'all in the comments all the time about how you're in, this particular place and this kind of yoga is not available for you, and you're happy to have found me. And I'm happy that you found me too. I'm happy that we get to work together. All right, let's see who else is here. We have some good mornings. Oh yes, Philadelphia's here now. Okay, good. Let's start practicing. I'm gonna have another sip of water. And we'll get some moving. My mom says she sees a blanket. Are we using one today? Probably not. It's there because the dog was sleeping on it yesterday. All right. That raises an interesting point that I want to make sure to mention. I had a question the other day on a live stream that I did about why is it that my practices typically start standing and move to lying down, and we don't often do sitting or kneeling. The reason is that I try to keep my practices, for the most part, very accessible. And many, many people have trouble sitting. It's not comfortable for their hips or their knees or their ankles. Many, many people have trouble kneeling. It's just not comfortable to kneel, either because it's hard to get down on the floor and back up, or because it's just painful to put pressure on the kneecaps. So for those reasons, I typically avoid those postures in most of my practices. I think I mentioned yesterday that I do the 4 experienced yogis. It's kind of like a subtitle for the YouTube video. So if you see that on a video, know that it probably does include sitting and kneeling. It's for people who either are comfortable with those or have practiced with me long enough that they know how to modify and keep themselves comfortable in those postures. But generally, in something like this, a 7-day challenge, or like the other day when I did the 21-day challenge, we don't do a whole lot of sitting or kneeling because in all likelihood, with the people who are watching, it's not going to work for, some portion, a good sized portion of people. So what I do instead is I stick with standing and lying postures, and we can get all of the benefits of yoga in these two, we'll call them orientation, standing orientation and lying orientation. It's just a matter of picking the right postures. So I make sure that we work on all the parts of the body and also the mind, just using the standing and the lying postures, which work for most people. Okay, hopefully that was useful for folks. All right, very good. Let's go ahead and get started with moving. So find yourself a comfortable standing position. I'm just checking to make sure you can see me. Yes, you can. You know what? I think I need to tilt this just a tiny bit so that you'll be able to see my hands. Okay, that should do it. All right, arms down alongside you. Start to pay attention to your breathing. You can use your breathing here as a tool to bring your mind right here into this moment. You're signaling your body and your mind that now it's time to leave behind whatever else you were doing today and now be present for this yoga practice that you're about to do. Let's do about 3 more breaths, long and smooth, comfortable breaths. All right. As you wrap up those 3 breaths, please make sure that you're standing in a comfortable way. Your feet can be together or apart. Your arms are down alongside you, of course. Let's start some moving. On an inhale, bring your arms out and up. As you do this, draw your belly button inward toward your spine. We're exhaling, the arms go down. Inhale, arms out and up. You can keep your hands together or apart. Do whatever works best for your body. Exhale, down. Inhale, smoothly up. Exhale, smoothly down. Inhale. We're working mainly here on the upper back and the shoulders. See how yours are feeling. We're going to do 2 more. Please feel free to go at your pace. If you want to go a little faster or a little slower than I'm going, that's totally fine. Okay, good. Let your arms relax down alongside you. And today, let's stretch out our hands a little bit. So extend your left arm forward, and you're going to point your fingers up. Take a hold across all of your fingers and draw them back gently toward your shoulder. And we'll stay right here and breathe for a little bit. Okay, then go ahead and release this. Now point your fingers down, and this time take a hold across the back of your hand. So not the fingers, but the back of the hand, and gently start to bring your palm toward your elbow. When we do this, sometimes we have a tendency to let the shoulders creep up. So if you're noticing that that's happening with you, go ahead and release them back down. All right, release this one, shake it out a bit. Now, right hand, same thing. Fingers point up, take a hold across all of the fingers, draw them back. You may find that your dominant hand feels tighter. So me, I'm right-handed. This one feels quite tight. Okay, go ahead and release this one. Fingers point down. This time take a hold across the whole back of your hand. Remember to keep your shoulders down. Continue breathing smoothly. So many of the benefits of yoga, especially the subtle benefits, like for the nervous system, give this one a break, they're rooted in the quality of your breathing. So it's always good to concentrate on your breathing and trying to keep it long and smooth and comfortable. And, after you've been practicing a while, also keeping your mind totally focused on your breathing throughout the whole entire practice. Okay, let's keep going. Let's move into some forward folding. Always a good thing to do to stretch out the backside of your body. And as always, please go in a way that works well for you. If you want to fold just a little bit to start, that's perfectly fine. As you warm up, you probably will find you can go a little bit further. All right, here we go. Inhale, arms move forward and up, palms face front. Exhale, bend your knees and fold as much as you're comfortable. Inhale, walk your hands up your legs. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale smoothly, arms all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale, slowly up. Draw your belly button in. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, hands walk up. Exhale, shoulders relax. One more like this. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, walk your way up. Exhale, shoulders relax down. All right, great. Yesterday, we started to learn about warrior. Let's work on it again today. Today, we're going to do warrior with a different arm position. So please start by stepping your left foot forward and your right remains back. And also, please make sure that you have width between your feet from side to side. So a wide stance as well as a long stance, so that you can bring your right hip forward, which squares your hips so they're facing toward the front. All right, here we go. On inhale, bend your front knee over your ankle. Keep your belly button drawn in and bring your arms up. We'll call this cactus arms. And then exhale, straighten your knee and your arms come down. Inhale, knee bends right on top of your ankle, cactus arms. Exhale, knee straightens, arms down. Inhale, try to keep your hips facing front. And exhale. Inhale, belly button still drawing in. And exhale. Inhale, shoulder blades are drawing toward each other. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Very good. Go ahead and step your left foot back. And then we'll continue with the right foot forward. Make sure your stance is wide enough that you can turn your hips so they're facing front. All right, here we go. Inhale, front knee bends, cactus arms. Exhale, knee straightens, arms down. Inhale, knee bends right over the knee, cactus arms. Exhale, knee straightens, arms down. Inhale, belly buttons drawing in. Exhale. Inhale, shoulder blades toward each other. Exhale. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. All right, very good. Right foot steps back. All right, let's come to forward folding again. We just did a whole lot of warrior, which means we were working on back bending, and we follow that with forward fold. And today I'd like to show you a new type of forward fold. This is forward fold with sthiti. Sthiti means spine extension. This is how it looks. If you're familiar with it, of course, you can begin with me, but if this is new, you might want to just watch this first demo round, and then we'll continue together. So you're going to do inhale, arms move forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold as much as you're comfortable. Then on inhale, you're going to slide your hands right above your knees and extend your spine. Please try to keep your neck neutral. That means your chin is slightly tucked toward your chest. Then exhale, fold again. Then inhale, come up, and you can either walk your hands up or you can bring your arms up overhead if you're feeling strong today. And then exhale, arms come down. Okay, let's try it. Set up your stance. Then inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale and fold. Inhale, either walk your hands up or stretch your arms forward and up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Let's do it again. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Inhale, arms move up. Exhale and fold. Inhale, extend your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Very good. Take a little rest, smooth out your breathing. While you do that, I'm going to give you a little bit of information. In the yoga practice, I feel anyway, that it's important that the practice should not hurt. We don't want to cause harm with the yoga practice. So we're talking about even subtle kinds of hurt. So if your, for example, right shoulder is sore today, and I'm cueing that you should bring your arms all the way up, but it gives you a little bit of twinge in this shoulder, that means that this movement is not correct for you today and you should do something different. So try reducing your range of motion. You might bring your arms just to here, and that's perfectly fine. And then you can fold and you can do the rest of the sequence. And you can come up and just bring your arms to this position that doesn't cause harm to your shoulder. So please feel free to adjust anything we do so that it works best for your own body. Okay, excuse me, I have to cough. All right, now let's continue and let's work on triangle pose for right now. I think we did this one yesterday. And we're going to work on triangle, and then we're going to also work on triangle with twist after we complete this one. So step your feet wide, lengthen your spine, then inhale, stretch your arms out toward the sides. Exhale, side bend toward your left. Right arm comes up if it's comfortable. Turn your palm so that it's facing this direction as well, so it's facing toward your left. Then inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale, side bend toward the right. Palm is turning toward the right as well. Inhale, up to the center. Exhale, arms rest down. Great. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, left side bend. Notice if you're accidentally leaning forward as well. Try not to do that. Inhale, come back up to the center. Exhale to the right without leaning forward. Inhale, up to the center. Exhale, arms rest down. Make sure your abs are engaged, belly's drawn in. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, left side bend. Inhale to the center. Exhale, right side bend. Inhale to the center. Exhale, arms rest down. We're going to do 2 more rounds. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, left side bend. If it's comfortable, look up toward your hand. Then inhale to the center. Exhale, right side bend. And if it's comfortable, look up toward your left palm. Inhale to the center. Exhale, arms rest down. Last one, if you're up for it, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale, arms rest down. All right, give your legs a break, step your feet closer to each other. You can move them around a little bit. And now we're going to work on a new sequence, which is triangle with twist. This is the Parivriti version of Trikonasana. All right, Trikonasana means triangle pose. So step your feet wide. I'm going to teach a modified version of this sequence today. We're going to, when we twist, keep the hands on the hips. But if you've been doing this a while and you're comfortable doing triangle twist with your arms extended, you're totally welcome to do that. Okay, here we go. Inhale, stretch your arms out. Exhale, hands to hips, twist toward the right. So it's a little bit of forward fold and a little bit of twist so that you're facing, toward the left. And then inhale, back up to the center, arms stretch out. Exhale, hands to hips, twist toward your right. Inhale, up to the center. Exhale, arms rest down. I'm going to give you a different view so that you can definitely see what we're doing here. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, hands to hips, twist left. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, hands to hips, twist right. Inhale, arms stretch out. Exhale, arms rest down. Inhale, arms extend. Abs are drawing in. Exhale, twist left. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist right. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms rest down. One more round. Inhale. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, arms rest down. Step your feet together. Smooth out your breathing. And then let's continue. So we're going to work on another thing that's new. This is wide-legged forward fold. And this one tends to be, make sure my mic is still plugged in, tends to be a little bit strong. So please be gentle with this one. Step your feet wide. Then inhale, bring your arms forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Hands can rest on your legs, anywhere on your legs, or even on the floor. Do what works for you. Stay here, keep breathing. Please relax your neck. Let the top of your head point downward toward the floor. Then, next time you inhale, bend your knees and walk your hands up to bring yourself back up to standing upright. Let's keep going. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale. Bend your knees and fold as much as you're comfortable. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, walk your hands up. Exhale, arms, shoulders relax down. All right, one more the same way. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees and fold. Stay for an inhale. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, walk your way back up. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Pause for a minute here. If you need a break, please take a break and you can rest. Otherwise, we're going to do 2 more rounds. And for these 2 rounds, you can continue doing this version that we've been doing, walking the hands up. Or if you're feeling very strong today, you could also try extending the arms to come up and then exhaling to bring the arms down. One last note of caution, if you have high blood pressure, even if you're taking medication but your blood pressure is still elevated, I would not recommend coming up with your arms extended. Rather, you should walk your hands up. Okay, let's go ahead and do these 2 extra, or you can take a break. Inhale, arms forward and up. Exhale, bend your knees, fold. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. And then when you come up, either walk your hands up or extend your arms forward and up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Last one. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Stay for the inhale. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms forward and down. Very good. Step your feet together. Smooth out your breathing. Okay, when you're ready, please move to lying down on the floor. You can keep your legs extended or you can bend them. When you get there, stretch your arms out toward the sides, palms facing up. And if you feel that you need a small pillow, go ahead and tuck a folded towel or blanket behind your head. I'm just going to adjust my camera and then I'll join you on the floor. Okay, let's continue now on the floor. All right, smooth breathing here. When we talk about breathing in the yoga practice, 99% of the time, the idea is to breathe in and out through your nose, if that's working for you. If for any reason you're congested and it's not possible to breathe through your nose, then of course it's fine to breathe through your mouth. All right, let's start some moving here. So step your feet a little bit wider, about as wide as your yoga mat. And we're going to keep the feet in this wide position. And then slowly bring both knees over toward the left side for a little bit of a twist in the lower body. On an inhale, knees come back to the center and then over toward the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Please keep going. You can go at your pace. Another thing that is very common to feel with this sequence is stretching in the front or the side of the thigh. On the front of your thigh is your quads, muscles called quadriceps. And then on the side of the leg, the upper leg, is your IT band. And both of these tend to get tight, so we can stretch them out in a lying position by doing this lower body twist. Okay, next time you complete the right side, bring your knees back to the center and then walk your feet to a comfortable distance apart. Okay, we're going to work on some abdominal strengthening. It's a very gentle abdominal strengthening, but also very effective. So what you're going to do, let me just tell you one thing. What we're going to do is we're going to slide the heel out and in. But if you have a yoga mat that's very tacky, your foot is going to end up probably bouncing because there's a lot of friction. So you may want to just turn yourself so that you're on a little bit more slippery surface for your feet. Carpet or wood or tile or anything like that would be easier than yoga mat. All right, let's try it. So we're going to keep the arms extended out, the neck neutral, the chin slightly tucked toward your chest. Then on an inhale, slowly slide your left heel out so the leg fully extends. And then exhale, slide the heel back in. Now the right side. Inhale, extend the leg out. Exhale, slowly slide back in. Okay, pause for just a second. You have an idea about how the movement works. I'm going to give you one other layer of information. We get a lot of the abdominal strengthening from this movement by stabilizing the pelvis. So when you extend your left leg, try not to let the left hip kind of rock down toward the floor and the right hip up. Rather, try to use your abdominal muscles to stabilize your pelvis so it's not rocking at all. Okay, now let's continue. So you're engaging your abs for stability. Then inhale, slowly slide the left heel all the way out. And then exhale, slide the heel all the way back in. Now right side. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw the heel in. Inhale, left side. Exhale, in. Inhale, right side. Exhale, slowly in. Inhale, left. Exhale, in. Inhale, right. Exhale, in. Last one. Inhale, left. Exhale, in. Inhale, right. Exhale, in. Okay, let's give the abs a break. So extend your legs, stretch your arms all the way back to stretch out in your abs. And then go ahead and bend your knees again. And we're going to stretch out glutes and IT bands with a little bit of asymmetrical movement. So cross your left ankle over your right knee. And just pause there. See how this is feeling. For many people, this by itself is a whole lot of work. Stretching, as I mentioned, in the glutes and in the IT bands at the side of the thigh, sometimes in the hip. If this is plenty of work for you, just stay right here. This is enough for today. But if you do this and you feel like this is quite easy for you, you can give yourself more challenge by bringing your legs upward toward your chest. And I like to suggest taking a hold of, in this case, your left knee and your left foot. And then you can bend or straighten your elbows to adjust how much intensity you're giving yourself. All right, so we're going to stay in this pose about 2 more breaths. Please try to keep your neck neutral and relaxed. All right, go ahead and release your legs. Feet come all the way to the floor, and then we switch over to the other side. So now, right ankle over left knee, and then decide for this side of your body, is it appropriate to keep your left foot down on the floor, or do you want to bring your legs up toward your chest? If you're bringing them up, take a hold of your right knee and foot, and here we'll stay. Let's do about 2 more slow and smooth breaths. Okay, go ahead and set your feet back down on the floor, knees bent. Then extend your left leg up toward the ceiling and flex your foot. That means your toes are reaching down toward you. And then point your toes up toward the ceiling. And we'll continue like this, flexing and pointing. You can go at your pace. We're just working on ankle mobility. Flexing and pointing. Do try to go slowly and notice what you're feeling when you flex, probably more stretching in the back part of the leg. And when you point, more stretching happening in the front of the leg. All right, when you're ready, give this side a break. Set your foot all the way down. And then we'll switch over to the right. Flex and point. And flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Please keep going. It sounds like my dog Cooper has woken up and he insists on coming in. Come in. All right. When you're finished with the flexing and pointing, go ahead and set your foot back down on the floor. And then we're going to finish with Apanasana. So bring your knees up. We're going to bend the knees and bring them up, either toward the shoulders, or if it's more comfortable for you, you can bring your knees up toward your chest. All right, take a hold of them, hug them in close, and then on an inhale, let your knees move away from you. So your arms are extending. Exhale, knees move toward you. Inhale, knees move away, arms extend. Exhale, elbows bend, knees move toward. 2 or 3 more rounds. Inhale, away. Exhale, toward. Inhale, away. Exhale, toward. Inhale, away. Exhale, toward. Okay, when you're finished, go ahead and set your feet back down. And we'll wrap up with a breathing practice today. What we'll do is let's do 4 breaths in total, smoothly inhaling and exhaling. You can count your breaths on your fingers. That way you don't lose track of which breath number you're on. Here are the goals for the breathing. Try to keep your breathing very smooth, and also see if it's comfortable to pause at the end of your inhales and pause at the end of your exhales. All right, go ahead and begin when you're ready. Long, smooth inhale followed by pause. And then long, smooth exhale followed by pause. And then you can skip to your second finger for your second breath. After you finish those 4 breaths, begin to breathe naturally. Very good work. When you're ready, go ahead and roll to one side. Start bringing yourself back up to a comfortable sitting position. You're welcome to sit on your floor, or you can sit on a chair if you prefer. I'm going to go ahead and get up and come over toward the computer so that if you have any questions, you can ask, and I'll be happy to stick around and answer questions for a little bit. Very good work today, y'all. Definitely did more work than what we did in yesterday's practice. All right, let's see if I can get this camera to focus now that I'm closer. Let's see. Did that work? Kind of. The yellow square is back. Okay, how are you feeling? Well, first, tell me how you're feeling, but also if you're here and you hadn't already told me where you're located, please, if you wouldn't mind, type in the comments and let me know where you are. Nissa says that it's 9:30 at night in Australia, so she's going to be doing this practice in the morning. That is a great choice. Very good. Margaret, what is the breathing when flexing and pointing the toes with the leg extended up? Yes, commonly I'll just teach it without any specific breathing, but if you want to be very correct about it, you'll do inhale and point your toes, exhale and flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. That's a great question. When flexing the toes. Oh, look, same question twice. Good. I definitely missed that point today. All right. Jackie says she's in New Hampshire. Nicole probably should have asked this question months ago, but we still get the benefit from modifications. Absolutely. What a great question, Nicole. I don't talk about that often. When we modify the posture, we're absolutely getting the benefits of it. I can't even think of a good analogy, so we'll just have to go with that. But, everyone is working at their own level, and I guess I can explain it like this. If you're a person who's very flexible and say in forward fold, you can fold and touch your toes, and that's easy for you. You're getting some degree of benefit from that, right? So, you're touching your toes. There's maybe a little bit of stretching happening in the back of your body. Then, if you're a person who is challenged by forward folding to this level, just like hands on the thighs, that's what's comfortable for you. Just like folding all the way down is comfortable, for a more mobile person. I'm going to shift this down just a tiny bit. This is an equal amount of challenge to a less mobile person as touching the floor, the feet is for a very mobile person. So both people are getting the same benefit. Also, the breathing component is so important. So rather than go through all the permutations of if you're flexible or if you're not flexible and if you're breathing well or not breathing well, I think you can kind of extrapolate that out and understand that for everybody, when we're breathing well, we're getting more benefit from the practice as compared to when we're not breathing well. Yeah, okay, very good. Great question. I feel relaxed and mind is clear. Perfect. That's perfect. At the end of the yoga practice, that's how we should feel. We should feel calm and relaxed and prepared for the next activity. We shouldn't feel extremely relaxed where, we don't feel safe standing up or, driving a car or something like that. So we want to feel very balanced at the end of the yoga practice. I wonder if I have any glasses in here. Oh, I think I left them somewhere. So I'm sorry that I'm getting off the screen a bit so that I can read the comments. Janice says, when you reach your maximum forward fold, is it okay to straighten your knees for stretch? Absolutely. Yes. You can, yes, I'm going to talk about that probably a bit more in tomorrow's practice. So far, since we probably have people who are new to this channel and or new to yoga, I've been teaching the forward folding in basically just a form kind of way, like basically this is the movements that we need to do in the body. Tomorrow I'm going to start teaching forward fold in a little bit more detail so that we can work on strengthening. And probably I would have gotten to this tomorrow, maybe, but I'm glad that you asked. So yeah, when you get to your maximum forward fold, it's totally fine. If it's comfortable for you to straighten your knees a little bit or a lot, you can absolutely do that. And then for strengthening, and I'll explain this part in a little more detail tomorrow, it'll be a good idea to, again, bend your knees a little bit so that you can come up. Yeah, bent knees helps us to access our strength a little bit more in this posture. Okay, good. Charisse, I hope I'm saying your name right, is in Atlanta. So we have 2 people joining from Georgia this morning or today, depending on where you are. Thank you. This has helped me stretch my back. Perfect. Very good. Yes. Yeah. The benefits of yoga definitely come from consistent practice, as I'm sure some of you can attest. So if you're just getting started, and you're doing the 7-day challenge with me, I encourage you to keep it up. You can keep it up in one of a number of ways. You can use my monthly practice calendars that I post here. There's a playlist, and on my website, you can actually see the calendar, the whole calendar, and which practice happens on each day. So you can practice that way if that works well for you. Also, my studio offers classes. I think I mentioned at the beginning that we have classes on Zoom. Those are live 1-hour-long classes that we teach every day. I teach on Wednesdays at 9 o'clock my time. I teach moderate, and at 10:30 my time, I teach Yoga for Bigger Bodies, which was inspired by the Yoga for Bigger Bodies YouTube videos that I did early last year. So plenty of ways to practice, either on your own independently or practice with me and my team here at, in Round Rock via Zoom. So you've got options there. I think I have links to all of that in the comments section of this video. And if you have any questions, please reach out. I'm happy to work with you, to help you figure out the right practice for your body. And if you have any specific special stuff going on in your body, like I have one lady who messaged me, she has had a knee replacement, or if you have, I don't know, any kind of thing, even if you have some non-anatomical things going on in your body, like if you're dealing with high blood pressure or diabetes or things like this, and you're interested in a customized practice, I also do that. I teach yoga therapy, and I'd be happy to design a customized practice for you if that's something you're interested in. So just send me a note here or there, and I'll be happy to connect with you and help you with your practice. Do we have any other questions this morning? Let's see, one more. Will we be sending out a calendar for December? I surely will. I need to work on that this coming week, and I will publish that for you. Yep. Yeah, and I post a new video just about every Friday. I missed this past week only because I had a really busy week and we had this 7-day challenge coming up on Saturday. But typically every Friday I post a new video, and I talk about different topics in the videos or teach different topics. I taught pranayama, which is breathing, recently. Sometimes I do videos on a specific topic. Sometimes it's a more general practice. Sometimes it's focused on strengthening. So if you just keep kind of checking back in, you'll find that new content, which helps to keep your practice fresh. I would suggest that you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. That way YouTube will notify you when the new videos get posted. All right, I think that might be about it for today. I hope you all have a nice Sunday. I think I'm going to try to go out for a hike with my family. We definitely could use some fresh air and some nature and some movement for our bodies. So I hope that you two have a good close to your weekend, and if you're in the US, a good holiday week coming up. But anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know where it is I think I'm going. We still have 5 more days of practice left. All right, let's see a couple of other comments. Okay, yes, y'all, please have a great day. Thank you everyone for being here, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye.